What is up, you guys? Welcome back to a brand new video. We are back with another review for a movie. It came out this year. It's called The Little Things. It stars Denzel Washington and Rami Malek and Jared Leto. So all three of them play the main guy in a sense. Two main detectives and one main suspect.
Yeah. And this came out on HBO Max as well as in select theaters, I think. And this is one that I was looking forward to just because Denzel Washington to me is one of the GOATs. For me, at least. But anyways, I seen a lot of people saying that this movie was trash and like the ending and this and that, but it didn't like make me want to watch it less. I still wanted to watch it a lot, so let's just see what it's about.
So Deputy Sheriff Joe Deacon, played by Denzel Washington, joins forces with Sergeant Jim Baxter, played by Rami Malek, to search for a serial killer who's terrorizing LA. As they track the culprit, Baxter is unaware that the investigation is dredging up echoes of Deke's past, uncovering disturbing secrets that could threaten more than his case.
Yeah, so this movie, for me, I'm just gonna say it already, like, I actually like this movie. I know a lot of people for some reason don't like it, but I like the movie.
Yeah, it was a good movie.
I actually really like it. I get the ending. So we're not gonna take what happens at the end. I get the ending, though, because it's kind of maybe...
Like relief.
Well, maybe you want more from it. Because it didn't really give you maybe what you wanted. Because this is obviously about two detectives and a suspect. You're expecting some type of resolution. Maybe people didn't get that.
Do you get part 2 vibes from it?
No. But yeah, so basically like it said, it's two detectives, Denzel Washington, the Rami Malek or Malik guy. They're trying to figure out these killings of women only, right? It's like women only.
Only women, and it's done a certain way.
Yeah. And it's in LA, and they were saying this is like the first big thing since like the Night Stalker and all that. But I just enjoyed the overall case and the vibe. I really like the vibe of the movie. The vibe of like, it reminds me of old school stuff. Yeah, she actually brought it up first, saying it reminded her of like an old movie. It didn't seem like it was 2021.
Yeah, because I was kind of confused. I was like, didn't this come out this year? Like, it looks like it's kind of old, just like by the whole vibe and the acting and how it was shot.
Yeah, everything, the music, like everything just seemed like it was more of an older.
Even how they spoke, for some reason. I don't know why.
Yeah, I don't know about that.
Just how they, like, not the way they spoke. Well, maybe the way they spoke. How it, like, flowed.
Yeah, so I also, not at first, but then I also got that vibe of, like, this feels like an older movie. But I actually like that it felt like that. Because...
I don't know if I did or not.
It switched up the vibe for me. It gave, like, a classic feel to it. Would I put this up with any classic movies? No. But it gave that feel. Yeah, I don't know. I just really like it. I like all the... I mean, to me, the star of this movie is Jared Leto. Because...
Creepy.
He's a creepy guy, like the character he's playing. And he did it really well. He did it really, really well.
This movie was just creepy overall. Like, all three of them were kind of creepy. Just how they were going about things.
They were
like,
all creepy.
But he was, like, creepy.
Yeah, he was super creepy. The little things he would say, and smart, and he was like really into crime stuff, and everything was seeming like it was him.
Yeah.
Everything was seemed like it was him, but they couldn't find that hardcore evidence that they needed. You know, but they just keep following along with him, keep following along until they, you know, figure something out or whatever. But like you're saying, all of them were creepy. Denzel Washington was very creepy in the very beginning. Some of his solo parts, it was like he was just weird.
He was kind of off.
Yeah, he was weird.
Off.
And then the Rami guy, the other detective, he was also weird, but just the
way he spoke, his face is kind of creepy to me.
But it's also like the facial expressions he would make, or he would just stare kind of, and then like...
He'd be like...
Yeah, it was really weird. But I feel like all that combined though, like made the vibe of the movie. So I didn't really read too many reviews. I actually read any reviews really. I just seen like, what did I see? Headlines? I don't know what I seen, or even scores and stuff. I feel like maybe people just hated the ending. There's no way you did not like this movie. Like at all, like just completely trash. I just don't get that. I don't get how you can. I feel like it's pretty good.
I can kind of see it. I liked it. I did not like it, but I felt like there wasn't that much dialogue in it. Like, you know what I mean? I can't really explain it because there was dialogue, but
tough.
I feel like there wasn't at the same time. Like, it wasn't just constant. It was just like, overall, I felt like there wasn't really that much dialogue.
See, for me though, I feel like there was a good amount of dialogue, but I also feel like even the quiet moment, or not the quiet moments, because even like the music playing and like no one's speaking, I feel like that was done on purpose. That was the vibe of the movie, like an old classic film. I feel like that's what it was supposed to be like. I don't know. It probably sounds like I love the movie, but I'm only speaking like this because so many people talk trash about it, and I think this is a movie that you should check out if you're into this kind of like a crime investigation movie. I don't think it's garbage. That's my thing. The
relationship between Deke, or what's his name, Deacon and Baxter, they didn't like each other at first, but I actually really like how their relationship evolved.
Yeah.
How they like were kind of like against each other because Deacon does investigating his own way, and Baxter didn't really know that because he's obviously new and he's been around for a while. Baxter.
Another thing I like about this movie too is like, so it's called The Little Things, and you kind of have to, I mean, the little things literally gets mentioned in the movie, but you kind of just have to piece together like what could be the little things.
After watching the movie, I'm like, I even said I don't get the title.
Yeah.
I don't get why it's called The Little Things. But it kind of makes sense at the end, but I don't really get it through the whole movie.
Yeah. So as the movie goes on, you kind of see like flashbacks and stuff that come up, and you kind of see like some stuff that comes up that kind of haunts people. Not literally haunts people, but like in their mind.
It's still
on, like, attached. What do you call it? Like on their conscience or whatever. Mm-hmm. And then at the end, to me, it ties in. It's a little loose, but it ties in. For me, instead of finding out for sure like who was the killer, who was this, who was that, this movie is way more about like the psychology that goes on, or like the mental like stress that can go on with a detective. Because I feel like that's what you see more in this, is like the main character, which is Denzel Washington. He's literally like the main character. You see all the stuff that he's dealing with, and he's being kind of weird, and like, but why is he like that? And you kind of figure out a little bit.
Yeah.
And then Baxter, the same thing. You don't really get some crazy story from him from the past of why he's how he is, but the case, he's like almost obsessed with it. He's and addicted to it.
Very self-absorbed into it. And I feel like it wasn't like that until Denzel came along. Yeah. I feel like we should start naming them by their names, but until Deacon came along. Yeah. And like was like, no, we need to get something on this guy because I have a feeling it's him. Yeah. And then he just gets sucked into it where he's like, I feel like not sleeping, kind of getting delirious a little bit. Yeah. So it's more about, to me, like what goes on, like how it can affect you mentally on a case. And it's kind of crazy when you think about like this is actually like this really happens. Overall, I think personally I actually pretty much like the movie. But obviously before we go, we have to give you our ratings. So I'd probably give this a 74. Just like I liked it, but I didn't not like it, like I said. I feel like there's a deeper meaning to it, and I feel like it's more than a one-time watch, just so you get every aspect of the plot line. I also like the creepiness of the movie because it kind of just feeds into the whole vibe of it. For me, I probably have to give it like a 75. I'm gonna get it right close to you. Yeah, I can almost go higher, but I need to watch it again. Yeah, that's my thing. Like, I could probably go higher, but I need to rewatch it and catch those little things. Yeah. And kind of dive deeper into it. Yeah, I mean, it could maybe even drop if I watch it again. Because maybe I'm like, it was cool the first time, but now when I'm really looking at it, I can see why people, you know, I don't know. But 75 for me for now, I think it's pretty good. Overall, I liked it. I liked the whole case. I even liked the ending. I'm not mad at the ending at all. Yeah, me neither. It was kind of a little, it kind of kept you guessing as it was ending. Yeah, and there was a few twists that not just at the end, just throughout the whole movie. So because it kind of gets you. Yeah. So yeah, we pretty much like it. We recommend it. You know, if you're into this is very specific. If you're into thriller crime stuff, if you're not, I definitely wouldn't recommend it because you're probably not gonna like it. But either way though, that's the review. So if you enjoyed it, definitely leave a like. We appreciate that. Subscribe if you haven't already, and comment down below your thoughts on the movie. I'm really interested actually because this movie's been very like, it's trash. It's like, it's pretty good. I don't know. So let us know down below what you thought, and if you haven't watched it yet, we would definitely recommend it. And come back if you want. You can let us know. Or even like if you watch the trailer, what you thought about it from the trailer. Yeah. Either way though, my name's Matt. My name's Nicole. And we'll catch you next time.